Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Jet. Stealth Jets to be exact, and I'm back in the mix. Take a look at this right here. I'm going to see if this whole Halloween like vibe they got going on here will pass. And I'm slightly hesitant to do so. Because as we all know, the mascot of Halloween is a spider. And knowing this game, right, it can be scary. But the fear has almost completely left me. This game still gets me sometimes with shots that come from unexpected directions. But if I catch a spider on a cobweb in this bunker, I'm uninstalling the game. Uninstalling the whole game. But luckily, there's no cobweb. So, good sign, good sign. But then there's the house. And y'all know spiders love to hide inside houses. And I'm not for that. So I'm going to reward myself with some crowns first. Then I'm going to head into this house. And if I were a spider, where would I be? In the basement. Also, we got the fireplace going. Okay, it must be cold out here. Okay, now those are rats. Those are rats. It's okay. Those have been in the game. It's fine. And they don't even sound like spiders. So we're good. And I'm just checking all my corners because I don't want to get jump scared. The moose is actually looking a bit more lively than usual. But, I mean, that's fine. Now, they missed an opportunity. They missed a huge opportunity. That, like animal skin up there beside the crates, that could have been a giant spider. So, thank you developers, looking out for your boy who has severe arachnophobia. Thank you. Alright, so the house has halfway passed the vibe check. I gotta check downstairs, no pun intended. No, let's talk about what I'm gonna get myself into. We're gonna go on a Sagebrook. This map in Anakin seems to be the fan favorite. So, why not? And I still do want to see like the danger rating of this map, even though it is pretty dangerous. But I mean, like how dangerous can it get? And now we check downstairs and no spiders or cobwebs. Nice. Nice. Now I'm going to upgrade some of my stuff right here because I do need some more food. But yeah, going back to Sagebrook. It's not the best map for looting, but it has one central area for killing and or being shot at. So I'm gonna try and make my way down there depending on where I spawn at. And without further ado, preparing the server, we gonna get in there as soon as I upgrade one. Let me tell y'all something. I like to upgrade everything in one fell swoop. So the fact of how I upgraded only one thing just now irked me to no end. So as soon as I got out of this match, I upgraded everything else. Okay, now the lobby size is 3, 6, and 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8 people minus myself, so 7. What do we got here? Plenty of secondary ammunition, well, secondary weapons out in the field right now. This guy bought an SVD. I mean, okay. I mean, I did bring an SVU myself, so I can't knock anybody for that. Although, assuming it is a good counterpart for the SVD. A good, cheap counterpart. No offense, that weapon, like, it's pretty good. It's not as good as an M16 in my opinion, but it's pretty good. And, yeah, so if anything, the best secondary weapon we can get out the gate is probably the bugle. But as far as rewarding weapon goes, the SVD. Here we go. And I spawn right in front of the timed safe. Oddly enough, located in the cabin in the woods. Look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? Like, Vigor, you really will Bohemian under. What is that guy shooting for? Anyways, developers, you trying to push this Halloween agenda really hard, ain't you? You trying to push this joint real hard. Now, Remember what I told y'all about being the first one to an important location prepared to get into a gunfight? I'm already prepared. Contact bomb, activate. Now, I'm gonna do this just so somebody knows that I'm here. Now, I could have not hit that, and I probably would have gotten the same result. Because it is pretty remote. There are plenty of bushes, plenty of trees to hide behind. And it is somewhat near the barred house. And in this encounter, the barred house ain't even a house. It's a barred shed. Now, with each passing second, my confidence that somebody's going to come here is getting lower and lower. And it grows exponentially lower as I hear more and more gunshots. So, I'm crouching right here and walking around because I want to keep my ears moving. Not my body, but my ears. If I hear any kind of footstep, all I gotta do is go prone and wait. But I don't hear anything. So we're going to leave that bait that I set in that house by itself. Remember that. We're going to leave my contact bomb and the one-time safe thing I hid in there as a bait. Okay? What is my move now? My move now is the barred house. You've seen the message at the bottom of your screen. Barred house is, what, safe has been unlocked? Yeah, that message. A go time. Now, right here, I spot somebody coming out that red shed. That is the barred house. Now, I play things real stealthily. Y'all know this. I like to track my enemy's movement. Increase their sense of the false sense of security. Increase that sense as much as you can. And you do that by not touching them. Now, given somebody can come in and ruin that build-up that you got going, but the longer somebody does not get shot, the more safe they feel. Up until the very end, when they feel like, I haven't gotten shot yet. Something's going wrong. Now he knows he messed up. I know his exact location for about 1 second, and that's all I need. If you're near the windmill, sawmill. If you're near the sawmill, what are you gonna do? That was not the same person. That couldn't have been the same person. Because how do you hit a car and then teleport up to the roof? Either way, he found something though. You heard how his gun just reloaded. He reloaded once again. He has 2 guns on him. Now here, it'll be nice if I can shoot him through the fence. But I'm not gonna chance that. Instead, I'm gonna do this. No, that wasn't an editing error. That wasn't no error. I wanted y'all to hear that set of footsteps to my left inside of that house. I third-partied too early. But when you have an opportunity like that, you got to do something about it. But he was either hunting or starting to get hunted by that person inside that sawmill. So I'm gonna move away from the body that guy had, but now disappeared into the ether. And I'm gonna reload over here. I've already given myself away just by shooting 1 time and walking over there. Remember what I always tell you all. Gunshots attract players. That S can be removed. Gunshot attracts players. And there you go. There's my proof. They just hit a detector to see where I'm at. Now, I don't place a transmitter right here because, I'm pretty far off, number 1. And number 2, I'm near enough to an exit to where I think I can deceive them due to my location and let them like piece together the wrong information that I'm taking an exit. I'm not taking no exit. I'm going to go see, and another door opens right there. Another door opens right there. That door that you can walk through to enter into a realm of engagement. That. But no. That's probably already done for. Those are two types of weapons going off maximum about 8-9 seconds. So somebody probably died. Somebody probably died. Those are short and accurate kind of gunshots. So no point going over there because the engagement's already over. The gunfight is over. But the person who hit the detector, still alive. Because there's no gunshots and footstep. They're over there. Now, am I going to go over there and say something about them? Yes. And you just seen a couple of moments ago how I curved my cursor around the map, letting you all know that I'm going to take a U-turn, a curve around the sawmill. I don't want to go through the sawmill. Through the sawmill is too narrow. You can get caught and have nowhere to go. I'd rather go around and have a good overwatch over the entire sawmill. So I'm waiting to hear more footsteps. But then again, I don't know what this guy's up to. But then it hits me. Go for the time safe. You didn't hear anything. You didn't get no notification of he hits the detector once again. He's paranoid. Or at least really cautious. So I didn't hear any kind of padlock going off. I didn't see no splat or hear the splat in the hit marker on my screen about my contact bomb. So also, I didn't hear my contact bomb go off either. So I am 95% certain that nobody's at this time safe. So I'm going to take myself and a weapon that I don't got a plan for, the M82, probably the best sniper rifle in this game. I know the SVD's there too. That's like 0.001 less better than this weapon because of the pure stopping power. But
airdrop incoming. Get ready.
Here comes the airdrop. And you see I stop right here because the comm station been used. Bad sign. Why would you use the comm station but not go for the time safe in the house? So my gut's telling me somebody's near here. Now, I'm not too sure, but it sounded like a footstep came from my left headphone, which means somebody is to the left if you're facing the front. Somebody's to the left of that house. And it did not sound like wood. It sounded like it was outside on the ground. That's what it sounded like. So right now, I'm fully expecting somebody to be on the left side of the house. That's what I'm expecting. As I've said, or as I've shown in a previous video, this game will give you signs of your proximity being disturbed. And when I say disturbed, I mean somebody's close by. The comm station was sparking, which means somebody used it. But like I just said, my contact bomb didn't go off. The time safe padlocks didn't go off. The time safe isn't open. So here's what could have happened. Somebody could have opened the door, see my contact bomb, closed the door, and waited, thinking that I was nearby, ready and waiting for my contact bomb to go off, swoop in and kill them. So they could be waiting outside right now. And when I say outside, I mean they could be even behind me. That's what could happen, number one. Number two, what could have happened is it could have opened the door, saw the contact bomb, and thought somebody was nearby, and they could have left. Also an option. But Did you hear any gunshots in this direction? No. So that person may still be here. Remember, gunshots and gunshot attracts players. So right now, I'm approaching my inferred suspected location of my potential enemy / prey that is right here on this side of the house. So I'll pull up to this rock and I'm thinking, should I launch a grenade on this side of the house? Something tells me no, because I will be wasting a grenade. I don't know if he's truly there. I still have the element of surprise. They just heard one footstep, so they know somebody's nearby, but they didn't see me if they're on that side of the house. So I decide not to throw a grenade. Instead, I'm going to do what I think what I think this game has taught me. Be patient. Because even though all the signs are there that somebody's here, somebody may not be here after all. And this sound that you're going to hear right here in a moment will determine if I am truly safe. Well, not truly safe, but truly unsafe. I know, that's a scary phrase, isn't it? Truly unsafe. But anyways, so I'm going to be patient. Going to be patient. The padlocks still haven't gone off yet. But here comes somebody. At the last second, because they heard the timer go off, now they're making their last second move, as most players do in this game. Now, to everybody who's watching this video, this will determine, well, this is a way for you to determine if somebody's near a landmark that you're stalking. If somebody was in that house right now, I would hear dozens of gunshots. But I don't. Instead, I hear radiation. But, do you hear the time safe being opened? No. Neither do I. So right now, he's in that house, or at least near the house, stalking it and thinking the same exact thing I'm thinking. Somebody's gonna be here. They're making their last second move. Somebody gotta be here. Not me. I'm gonna take my M82 and my very expensive ADR and the M82 that I just said that I don't got a plan for. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna leave because I want to keep this weapon. I don't got a plan for it. So I'm gonna take this exit. That's probably the most dangerous exit in this game. Actually, no, not game. Second most dangerous exit in this encounter on this map. And I'm gonna leave. But you see how I turn my camera around right there? I heard a footstep. And then a car alarm goes off. Watch this moment right here. Now, I was not camping an exit. I can't stand people who camp exits, especially that ladder on Gorntime Valley. What you see me do just now was use the map to my advantage. Number one, I heard footsteps, and they were on ground, and that guy was stepping on sticks, so I knew he was behind me in the forest. Number two, a car alarm went off, just like in my silenced/suppressed weapon kill compilation video. Whenever I hear a car alarm, I go for it. Because they're frozen in time for a little bit. Before we leave and go back to the house, let's talk about what just happened. Or actually, let me explain a possible alternative future to what just happened. Look where he's coming from. Isn't that directly from where that exit him and I both took? Now, if I would have hit that timed safe and he was camping that exit, he would have gotten all the notification that he needed that somebody's going to come towards that exit. It's the closest exit nearest the timed safe. So if I would have hit that timed safe, the 2 padlocks would have went off. He would have got a message at the bottom of the screen saying timed safe has been unlocked. He would have gotten ready, camped near a tree, and shot me. But because I was patient and didn't do it, he came to the time safe, and I got note of him coming to the time safe, and he might take the same exit that I'm taking. I didn't bet on it because he could have went to the lot exit near the pier, but that was a possible alternative future. If I would have hit one or more deathly 2 of those padlocks, and he was camping at an exit, which I think he was because he came from directly that direction. That was a weird sentence to say. Then my chances of dying would have went up by 80%. But because I waited, I didn't die. That was a possible alternative future. But I hope y'all enjoyed this series. I'm going to try to make a part 4. I don't know how. But hey, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.